Hi. Is it recording now?
Yeah.
Hi. Hi, Cassia. Hi, George. Hi, Scotty. Merry Christmas. I hope you get this by Christmas time. Here's Dan. Say hi, Dan.
Hi.
It's your Uncle Dan. I hope you had a good Christmas, and I hope you have this book, Where the Wild Things Are. I'm going to read this book to you now, and you can open it and read it at the same time that I am reading it to you. Where the Wild Things Are. Okay, if you turn it to this page, let's see if I can get this in the right place. Here. Can you see that? Oops. It's backwards. Oops. No, I can't see it. There. Okay. This is the night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind or another. Look at Max! He's running after that poor dog. Is that very nice? No. His mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. Look at that big forest. It's all over his walls. Look at that. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world around him. Look at that. Look what happened to his room. And the ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through the day and night. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Oh, look how scary those guys are. Look at that. Oh my. Till Max said, see, there's Max down in the corner, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all the wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, look at what they're doing. They're jumping up and down, and I bet they're making so much noise. And look at this, they're hanging from the trees and yelling and jumping and climbing. And look at this, Max is there riding on the top of their shoulders, and they are having a wild time. "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then, all around from far away, across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please, don't go. We'll eat you up, we love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. See Max in his boat there? And sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. So that's the story of where the wild things are. That's for you, Cassia. I love you very much. Your Aunt Jennie loves you, and your Aunt Dan loves you, and I hope you have a good Christmas.
Aunt Dan.
Your Uncle Dan, Uncle Dan. Bye-bye. We love you.
Ho, 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 ho,
It's Santa Claus.
Merry Christmas.